The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Every day we set limits on ourselves, limits based on past experiences, fears, and the voices of doubt that echo in our minds. But what if these limits are just illusions, and we just doubt ourselves a lot? What if all these "I can't do it" thoughts are not really true? What if we're actually much better than we think? Perhaps the biggest barrier between us and our greatest achievements isn't a lack of skill or opportunity, but rather a lack of self-belief. Let me share a simple story with you. In a small town, there was a boy named Tom who was always overlooked in sports. He was neither the strongest nor the fastest, and even he doubted his athletic abilities. One day, the town held a bicycle race. The usual favorites lined up, and on a whim, Tom joined in. As the race started, the crowd cheered for the known athletes, paying little attention to Tom. But as the race progressed, something unexpected happened. The leading cyclists, focusing on competing against each other, quickly tired themselves out. Tom, steady and determined, pedaled at his own pace. To everyone's surprise, as the race neared its end, Tom overtook the exhausted frontrunners. He crossed the finish line first, his face beaming with disbelief and joy. That day, Tom taught the town and himself a valuable lesson. He was far better than what he and others had thought. This story is a powerful reminder for all of us. It's not about being the loudest in the room or the most noticeable. It's about being true to ourselves. It's about understanding that our strengths may not always be obvious to others, but they are there, waiting to be recognized and celebrated by us. Same as in real life, let's start with a simple truth. In today's world, it's so easy to get caught up in comparing ourselves to others. We see people's highlight reels on social media, their successes and achievements, and it can make us feel like we're not measuring up. But here's the thing. Your journey is yours alone, and it's as unique as you are. It's not about being the fastest or the strongest, it's about finding your own pace and staying true to it. Think about Tom in that bike race. He wasn't the obvious choice for a winner, right? But he had something just as important as speed. He had perseverance and the courage to just give it a go. That's something I really admire, and I think it's something we can all learn from. You've got your own set of strengths and talents, things that make you uniquely you. And sometimes you might surprise yourself with what you're capable of if you just give yourself the chance. It's not about being perfect or outdoing everyone else. It's about showing up, doing your best, and keeping at it even when the going gets tough. I get it. We all have those moments of self-doubt, wondering if we're really good enough. But remember, those doubts are just thoughts, not facts. You're more resilient and capable than you might think. Every step you take, every effort you make is building you up, even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment. But Tom's story shows us an important lesson. Don't think you can't do great things. Sometimes we're better than we think we are. Success isn't just about being the strongest or fastest. It's about keeping going, believing in yourself, and doing things your own way. Tom won the race because he stayed true to himself and didn't just try to beat everyone else. This tells us that we all have special strengths, and when we use them, we can do amazing things. Self-belief is the foundation of success and happiness. It's about trusting in your abilities, qualities, and judgment. It's a well-known fact that our thoughts and beliefs shape our reality. As Henry Ford famously said, "Whether you think you can, or you think you can't, you're right." This simple yet powerful statement underlines the importance of self-belief. But why do we often struggle with self-belief? It's partly because we live in a world that constantly compares us to others. Social media, advertisements, and even well-meaning friends and family can make us feel like we're not good enough. We start to internalize these comparisons and doubts, forgetting our unique strengths and accomplishments. The first step in building self-belief is to challenge and change our limiting beliefs. These are the negative beliefs we hold about ourselves that hinder our growth. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, a widely respected psychological tool, teaches us that changing our thought patterns can change our feelings and behaviors. Start by identifying your limiting beliefs. These might be thoughts like, "I'm not smart enough," "I can't handle this," or "I'm not as good as others." Once you've identified them, challenge them. Ask yourself, is this really true? What evidence do I have to support this belief? More often than not, you'll find that these beliefs are not facts, but rather distorted perceptions of yourself. Every individual's journey is unique. Comparing your path to someone else's is like comparing an apple to an orange. They're entirely different fruits, each with their own unique flavor and texture. Embrace your journey, with its ups and downs, as it's what makes you, you. Jim Rohn, a famous speaker, once said, "Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better." This means instead of wanting things to be easy, we should work on getting better ourselves. Learn new things, practice your skills, and don't give up when things get tough. This helps you not just get by, but really do well in life. Think of it as your guide to doing great in life. Make clear goals. It's like knowing where you want to go on a trip. Decide what you want to achieve in your life and work. Having clear goals helps you focus and move in the right direction. Next is, invest in yourself. This is like leveling up in a game. Spend time learning new things, getting better at skills, and reading. The more you learn and grow, the better you'll do in life. Then have self-discipline. Discipline is like a bridge that helps you get from dreaming about your goals to actually achieving them. It means doing things regularly, like following a routine, managing your money well, or working steadily towards what you want. Take charge of your life. You're the boss of your life. The choices you make shape where you go. If you just blame others or your situation when things go wrong, you miss the chance to change things for the better. Learning from your experiences is also key. Think about the good stuff and not so good stuff that happens to you. What can you learn from it? Also, don't be shy to learn from others who have been there and done that. Books and mentors are great for this. Staying positive. Your attitude is super important. It's not about what happens to you, but how you react to it. Keeping a positive, can-do attitude helps you deal with whatever comes your way. Give more than you take. This is about being generous. In your job or with people you know. Try to give more than what's expected. It's a cool way to find success, not just by what you get, but also by what you give. Lastly, be open to change. Change is going to happen, whether we like it or not. Instead of fighting it, go with it. Be ready to adapt and grow. It's like being ready for an adventure. You never know what you'll learn or where it'll take you. Always remember that you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Your attitude is what guides you. Being positive and believing you can do it turns problems into chances to grow. The hardest fights often lead to the best wins, and that's when you'll see how strong you really are. Be with people who bring out the best in you. The people you spend time with should lift you up, push you to be better, and celebrate how special you are. The kind of journey you have often depends on who's with you. Remember Tom, the kid who won the bike race? His story is a great reminder for us. It shows that success isn't about being the best right away, but about believing in yourself and sticking to your own pace. So here's what you need to do. Set your goals, keep learning, and stay on track. Don't worry about what others think. What matters is your journey and your effort. Stay positive and embrace change. You've got this. Just like Tom, you can do incredible things. Believe in yourself and go for it. Thank you for being part of our story today. If my words have touched your heart or ignited the ambition within you, I would be deeply grateful if you could show your support by liking, subscribing, and passing this message along to others who might need it. Let's commit to lifting each other up. Every effort to keep your eyes on the prize is a big step towards the life you want. Don't forget to spread the word and keep the positive vibes flowing. Your support means a lot. Thanks again, and let's make our dreams a reality together.